Hi, today we're talking about how to draw the nose and the mouth. And I've got a really neat trick to show you. I'm going to get maybe a darker pencil, but I've got something that will make drawing noses and mouths a little bit easier. So let's start talking about the nose. Let's draw a straight line and then we're going to draw a circle here and then a bigger circle a little bit lower and then another circle here about the same size as the first circle. So these three circles are going to be a nose. And what I want you to do is maybe start in here with some shadows, a little bit of shadows coming in through here and some shadows in here. Remember, we said not to put a dark line around the nose, but around the edges. This is the flange that comes out, and there's a little bit of a nostril in here that you can see. This is the ball of the nose that comes down a little bit lower. Then there's another nostril here, and then there's the flange that comes out here. And again, you're looking at a little shadow that goes around the nose like this and under the nose. Now if you take a Q-tip and erase maybe a little bit of this and use your Q-tip to shade and smear those shadows. Make sure you don't have a black line around the top part of the nose, but if you're shading it a little bit in here, let's get rid of our straight line here. You've got the beginnings of a nose. That's the nose right there. Now you can go a little bit darker in places if you want to. You can darken a little bit up underneath here. You can darken a little on the bottom and work on your shadows maybe a little bit more on one side, whichever side the light is not hitting. Keep working on it until you get that nose to look exactly like you want it to look. So I want you to practice this. Another thing you can do is, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have more of the bridge of the nose showing on this one. I'm going to do my three circles. One a little bit lower, and then the other one on this side. Just want to show you another interesting way. We're going to do the same thing. Coming up around the nostril in here. Shading and shadowing. But this time I'm going to do the whole nose in shadow. And then I'm going to take my pencil and erase. I'm going to take an eraser and erase the highlight on the tip of the nose and in the bridge of the nose, so that you can kind of start seeing that this nose comes out. Erasing these little places shows the fact that your nose has dimension, 3-dimension, that you're using the light and the dark to show Let me show you what this looks like. You see my noses? This one I just put some shadows on. I used the three little balls to show you how to start. This one I darkened the whole thing and then went back and erased a little bit. And so that's the beginning of a nose. Now everybody's nose looks a little bit different. But if you use those three little circles, try to remember a straight line, and then three circles, one on the line, one a little bit below the line and bigger, and the other one on the line. Start with those three circles and try to draw a nose. Now for a mouth, there's another trick. You use a line, but this time you put a heart in the middle and then two larger circles down here at the bottom. Look at that. That's kind of an interesting shape. A heart on the top and two big balls on the bottom. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your line, start over here and come up and down, and then start here and go here and here. Look at that. That's going to be the shape of our mouth. Now that's kind of a little trick, but it gets you started. It gives you a place to start. So what we can do is kind of erase a little bit, although we're going to make some shadows on here, so we don't have to erase a lot. And I want you to make this line a little bit bumpier, maybe, because most of the time when your lips are closed, your mouth is not totally straight. That's another interesting thing. Look at people with their mouth closed and see what this line looks like. This line that's right there in the middle when your lips close together. And draw that line. And then you can draw your top lip and your bottom lip. And you can put some shading and shadowing. Now the top lip is usually a little bit darker than the bottom lip because the top lip is angled down towards the floor. The bottom lip is catching a little bit of light. So I'm going to go maybe a little bit lighter here on this bottom lip. And then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to erase a few highlights so that the light can shine better on my lips here. Now, you want to make sure that that your lips do not start way over here or way over here. You want to make sure that they gradually go in. Remember, your heart was here. You want to gradually go up to the heart and gradually come down so that you don't have a clown face. And on your bottom lip, gradually come in like this and gradually go back out so that when your lips get to the end of this crack here, they come in almost to a point and not a big round circle. So I want you to try some lips. Try doing some lips. Do the, start it out with the heart. Draw the heart. Let me remind you again. It's a heart and then two circles. And that's what you are going to start with for your mouth. And give it a try and see what you can do. You remember, come in really skinny here, go up to your heart, come back down, and then really down to your circles, and then come back over. So I think you will enjoy this. Practice a lot of noses and a lot of mouths. And then, this is the fun part. Get your cell phone. Take a picture, a close-up picture of you. And then try to think about, I'm going to probably ruin this picture right now, but I want you to see this. I want you to draw the big circle here and the smaller circles here and here for the nose. And then I want you to do the heart here and then the two bigger circles down here. And then I want you to draw the mouth and draw the nose. I know that looks really funny, but it will work. It will show you how to do a nose and a mouth. So have fun with this. Please post them online when you get some good noses and mouths, and we're going to put all of it together in a portrait soon. But right now we're just trying to learn how to do the basic features of your face. Thanks. Have fun. Bye.